Our planet, a marvel of natural wonders, is facing a silent crisis: pollution. This crisis is not always visible, but its effects are far-reaching and devastating. Pollution is the contamination of our environment with harmful substances. These substances can come from various sources, including industrial activities, vehicle emissions, and improper waste disposal. These substances, called pollutants, disrupt the delicate balance of nature, impacting all living things. Wildlife suffers immensely, with many species facing the threat of extinction due to polluted habitats. From the air we breathe to the water we drink and the soil we depend on, pollution knows no boundaries. It infiltrates every aspect of our environment, making it a pervasive issue that cannot be ignored. Imagine a crystal-clear stream, its waters teeming with life. Fish swim freely, plants thrive, and the ecosystem is in perfect harmony. Now, picture this idyllic scene marred by industrial waste, the once vibrant ecosystem choked by pollution. The water turns murky, fish die off, and the plants wither away. This jarring contrast highlights the stark reality of pollution's impact. What was once a thriving environment becomes a lifeless wasteland. Understanding pollution is the first step towards addressing this global challenge. Researchers and scientists are working tirelessly to study the effects of pollution and find solutions. Pollution is not merely a distant threat, it's a pressing issue affecting us all. It impacts our health, our quality of life, and the future of our planet. By understanding what pollution is, how it manifests, and its far-reaching consequences, we can begin to take action. Education and awareness are crucial in this fight. Our collective efforts hold the key to restoring the health of our planet and ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. Every small action counts, from reducing waste to participating in community cleanups. The consequences of pollution are far-reaching, impacting both the environment and human health. From the air we breathe to the water we drink, pollution infiltrates every aspect of our lives, often in ways we cannot see or immediately feel. Wildlife populations suffer as their habitats are degraded and contaminated. The delicate balance of ecosystems is disrupted, leading to a decline in biodiversity and the extinction of species that once thrived in these environments. Air pollution, a noxious cocktail of harmful gases and particulate matter, chokes our cities and poses severe risks to respiratory health. The smog that blankets urban areas is not just an eyesore, it is a silent killer, contributing to chronic respiratory conditions and reducing life expectancy. Water pollution, often invisible to the naked eye, contaminates our rivers, lakes, and oceans, threatening aquatic life and jeopardizing a vital resource. The presence of plastics, chemicals, and other pollutants in our water bodies disrupts marine ecosystems and enters the food chain, affecting both wildlife and humans. Soil pollution, the silent killer, compromises agricultural productivity and contaminates our food chain. Harmful chemicals and waste products seep into the soil, affecting crop yields and the nutritional value of the food we consume. The impact of pollution is a stark reminder of our interconnectedness with the natural world. When one element of the environment is harmed, the ripple effects are felt throughout the entire ecosystem, highlighting the need for a holistic approach to environmental protection. Pollution's toll on human health is undeniable. The rise in pollution-related illnesses places a significant burden on healthcare systems and affects the quality of life for millions of people worldwide. Respiratory illnesses, cardiovascular diseases, and even cancer have been linked to prolonged exposure to pollutants. The air we breathe, laden with toxins, becomes a daily hazard, especially for those living in heavily polluted areas. Children, the elderly, and those with underlying health conditions are particularly vulnerable to the adverse effects of pollution. Their bodies are less able to cope with the stresses introduced by a polluted environment, making them more susceptible to illness. The impact of pollution is a stark reminder of the urgent need for action. Public awareness and community involvement are crucial in driving change and holding industries and governments accountable for their environmental impact. Addressing this global challenge requires a multifaceted approach, encompassing individual actions, policy changes, and technological innovations. By working together, we can create a sustainable future and protect the planet for generations to come. Pollution manifests in various forms, each with its unique characteristics and consequences. It is a pervasive issue that affects every corner of our planet, from the air we breathe to the water we drink and the soil that grows our food. Air pollution, a pervasive threat, stems from industrial emissions, vehicle exhaust, and even natural events like volcanic eruptions. These pollutants can cause respiratory problems, cardiovascular diseases, and contribute to climate change by increasing greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Water pollution originates from a variety of sources, including industrial discharges, agricultural runoff, and untreated sewage. Contaminants in water can harm aquatic life, disrupt ecosystems, and pose serious health risks to humans who rely on these water sources for drinking and irrigation. Soil pollution, often less visible but equally insidious, results from industrial activities, improper waste disposal, and the excessive use of pesticides and fertilizers. Polluted soil can lead to reduced agricultural productivity, loss of biodiversity, and contamination of food crops, which can have far-reaching effects on human health. Noise pollution, an often overlooked form of pollution, can have detrimental effects on human health and well-being, leading to stress, sleep disturbances, and even hearing loss. Chronic exposure to high noise levels can also increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases and negatively impact mental health. Light pollution, the excessive or misdirected use of artificial light, disrupts natural ecosystems, interfering with the life cycles of nocturnal animals and even affecting human sleep patterns. It can obscure our view of the stars, impacting astronomical research and our connection to the night sky. Understanding the different types of pollution is crucial for developing targeted and effective solutions. By identifying the sources and impacts of pollution, we can implement strategies to mitigate its effects and protect both the environment and public health. It's important to recognize that these forms of pollution are interconnected. The impact of one type of pollution can exacerbate others, creating a complex web of environmental challenges that require comprehensive and coordinated efforts to address. For example, air pollutants can settle on water bodies, contributing to water pollution. This can lead to the contamination of aquatic ecosystems, affecting both wildlife and human populations that depend on these water sources. Similarly, contaminated water can lead to soil pollution, further highlighting the complex and interconnected nature of environmental challenges. Addressing these issues requires a holistic approach that considers the intricate relationships between air, water, and soil pollution. Section 4. Turning the tide strategies to combat pollution. Addressing the global challenge of pollution requires a multifaceted approach, encompassing individual actions, policy changes, and technological innovations. On a personal level, we can all make conscious choices to reduce our environmental footprint. Opting for sustainable transportation methods, such as walking, cycling, or using public transport, can significantly reduce air pollution. Conserving energy at home by using energy-efficient appliances and reducing our reliance on fossil fuels is another crucial step. Proper waste management, including reducing, reusing, and recycling, is essential for minimizing pollution. Supporting businesses and organizations committed to sustainable practices can also drive positive change. Governments play a crucial role in enacting and enforcing environmental regulations. This includes setting emission standards for industries, promoting cleaner energy sources, and investing in public transportation infrastructure. International cooperation is also paramount for addressing transboundary pollution issues. Section 5. Everyday heroes, small steps, big impact. The fight against pollution might seem daunting, but it's important to remember that even small, everyday actions can have a significant impact. Every plastic bottle recycled, every reusable bag chosen, every instance of carpooling contributes to a cleaner and healthier planet. Embrace the principles of reduce, reuse, and recycle in your daily life. Opt for reusable containers instead of single-use plastics. Support local farmers' markets to reduce the carbon footprint associated with food transportation. Educate yourself about environmental issues and engage in meaningful conversations with family and friends. spread awareness about the importance of pollution prevention, and inspire others to take action. Remember, every action, no matter how small, creates a ripple effect. By making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can collectively contribute to a larger movement towards a sustainable future. Section 6. The power of collective action, a global responsibility. Pollution knows no political boundaries. It's a global issue requiring a united front. International cooperation is essential for addressing transboundary pollution, sharing knowledge and resources, and implementing effective solutions. Supporting organizations dedicated to environmental conservation and advocating for stricter environmental regulations can amplify our impact. By working together, we can create a global network of individuals, communities, and nations committed to safeguarding our planet. Remember, our planet is our shared home, and its well-being is our collective responsibility. Let's join hands across borders and cultures to create a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable future for all.